Eagles fans, Eagles fans, Eagles fans. What's good? This is your boy, Tone DeShields II, and you guys are tuned into your dose to chalk it up, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. I got to let you guys know, I am super duper grateful, as always, for you guys popping in with your boy. I love talking my Eagles talk. I know I love giving it to y'all the way I give it to y'all, man. Y'all always hold me down without fail. Let's just make that clear. You know, the content is going crazy. I'm super grateful, man. You know, let's just talk. You know, let's just give shout outs. Let's just give shout outs to while we got it, man. We got 6 people on the live stream so far. Make sure you guys like the live stream. If you guys are new to my content, make sure you subscribe as well. Make yourself known. Make yourself known. Let's shout you out, man. Let's shout you out. So right now we got my man Big Play Slay in the building. What's good, Big Play Slay? How you feeling, my guy? Rashawn Sanders, you already know, bro. You already know. Double salute. Greek Warrior, what's going on, family? Oh man, Greek Warrior coming with the heat early, man. Sheesh. Hold on, man. Let's peel the Band-Aid off a little bit. Let's take it easy, Greek Warrior. We just got in here. I feel you. You know, let's introduce ourselves. You know, let's take it one step at a time. We got my man Weezy, the Dreaded Eagle, been rocking with me since day one. Weezy F baby, what's going on? How you feeling? Isha, what's going on? Max, what's going on, baby? How you feeling? I know I'm late. I know I'm sorry, you guys. I know. You know what, Isha? Thank you. Ishisha, I'm sorry. Thank you for asking how my day was. My day's actually been going pretty well, barring little hiccups at work, but nonetheless, I'm having a pretty good day. I can't really complain about too much. I'm blessed by the best, feeling good about life. I'm glad you guys are here with me kicking it so we can talk some Eagles this evening. You know, we're probably going to be live for about maybe an hour and a half. You know, that's what we're going to do. I just want to, check the pulse of you guys, see how you guys are feeling. So I'm just glad to be here, first and foremost. My guy, Nikki, what's going on, sweetheart? How you doing today? What's going on? We here. I like it. Thank you for sticking around, man. I'm so glad I was able to keep you. Big Play Slayer as always. Eagle Slayer. What up, my guy? How you feeling? Bomb, what's going on? Things going good, Big Play. Things going good. Oscar, what's going on, family? I like that. Tone time. I like that. Tone time. Be more careful, my guy. Be more. Paul, how you feeling, man? Newman 609, what's up? Philly Ace, yes sir. Your dose, your daily dosage. I'm doing good, man. I'm blessed. I feel great. I feel good. You know? Yes. Eagle Slayer, I feel you, man. I feel you. But the venting. We aren't in a bad space right now. The only questions we really have are on defense. We're probably going to spend this video more so talking about offense because that's what I'm really interested in right now. The offense is starting to come together slowly but surely. I'm really looking forward to what this offense is going to look like in the coming season, the 2021 season. I got a couple topics I want to cover with you guys, some things that's been on my mind. Because at the end of the day, we really don't know what this offense is going to be. We really don't know the ceiling of it quite yet. But let's just get right into it. We're gonna cover some topics, and then I'm gonna ask you guys to ask me some questions. Throw in some questions about the season, various players. Ask some questions about the defense. Whatever's on you guys' mind. I'm here to bring it all down to the surface for you guys, so let's get right into it. So I really want to talk about the reunion between Jalen Hurts and Devonta Smith. Now, that reunion is sort of primitive. And what I mean by that is their connection, their chemistry isn't as extensive as people think. Now, yes, they played at Alabama together for, I believe, a season or two, 2017 and 2018 to be exact. But they really didn't have too many reps together in live game action, in my opinion. And that and the numbers just say that as well. 2017, Jalen Hurts and Devonta Smith together went 5 for 12, 82 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 first downs. Not really a high completion percentage. In 2018, Jalen Hurts and Devonta Smith, they tightened up a little bit. They went 7 for 8, 125 yards, 1 touchdown, 5 first downs. So they were way more productive and they moved the chains a lot more their follow-up season together, as their connection grew. But Devonta Smith makes it very clear that Jalen Hurts is one of the guys that convinced him to come to Bama. Their relationship off the field is stronger than their relationship on the field. But naturally, it should translate. That's how I see it. It naturally should translate. And then eventually, we're going to see their connection blossom in this NFL. Their connection right now, it's in its infancy, but it has the potential to grow into something so spectacular, so beautiful, so mesmerizing, so dangerous, so electric. And I think that's the more exciting part. We're really going to see a new level of Devonta Smith in this NFL. We saw him on the Alabama stage. Now we're going to see him on the NFL stage, playing for the Philadelphia Eagles, wearing that green, black, and white. You feel me? And I think it's important to understand that both these guys have a lot riding on this season. Devonta Smith is looking to prove a lot of guys wrong. A lot of people doubted him from the beginning because of his size. And then when it comes to Jalen Hurts, a lot of people doubt him still, even though he only played 4 games last year. And for some people, that's enough for him to land a starting job. And for some people, they need to see more before they really make a assertive opinion about him. And then there are some who just don't believe in him whatsoever. I'm on the side of, yes, those 4 games, I liked what I saw, but at the same time, he did some things I didn't like as well. So I want to see how he grows in this coming season. I want him to be the QB1. I want him to grow into being our franchise guy. I believe in Jalen Hurts. I'm going to make that very clear. I believe in Jalen Hurts wholeheartedly, and I believe Jalen Hurts actually has truly something to offer to this city, to this fan base, to this team. He's a true dual threat quarterback, and he has the potential to really solidify himself as that. He has a Russell Wilson-esque skill set. Let's just call a spade a spade. We have a new head coach. We have a new offensive coordinator, new quarterback coach, new schemes, new playbook, new everything. And we have to acknowledge that this team, this organization is starting to turn a corner. And the first steps to that was hiring Nick Sirianni. And then it became solidified when we drafted Devonta Smith in the first round and didn't go quarterback at all in the draft. As a matter of fact, when you saw Howie Roseman at pick 6, then trade back to pick 12, then trade up to pick 10, and then he still didn't choose Justin Fields when he was on that field, that, no pun intended, when he saw Justin Fields waiting to get chosen and he didn't choose him, he passed on him, that showed me a lot about Howie Roseman. That's the Nick Sirianni effect, in my opinion. Nick Sirianni is starting to rub off on not only his new coaching staff, but on this front office. You can hear it in the way Howie Roseman speaks. Howie Roseman speaks with a new luster. He speaks with a new energy, a new fire about him. He looks like as if he's trying to go prove someone or something wrong as well. And I like that. I like when guys become rejuvenated. I firmly believe that this team needed a new look, a new identity, a new energy. And I believe Nick Sirianni, Jalen Hurts, and Devonta Smith are the ones to spearhead that. So I want to get into some of the things y'all talking about right now. My man, Eagle Slayer says Hurts will be a top 10 quarterback. I guarantee it. I agree with you on that. I'm banking on it. I agree with you on that. Nikki Cunningham, brand new offense, brand new coach, brand new scheme. I love these seasons. These kind of seasons are very interesting, and they're scary, but at the same time, they're so fun to be. They're so fun to be on. It's so good. It's so fun to be a part of the ride. These type of seasons are like your prototypical roller coaster. You're in line, and the anticipation is killing you. You can't wait. You can't wait to get on that. You can't wait to get on that mofo. You can't wait. And then once that joint can buckle in, and you trapped, and you can't get out, and that thing start moving a little bit, oh yeah, I'm here now, and there's no turning back. There's no turning back. And then you chugging up. And then you get to that top and you see everything. You see how beautiful the landscape is. But at the same time, you know the only way you can touch it, the only way you can see it, the only way you can feel it is if you take that drop, you take that leap of faith. And that's where we are in this coming season. The off season has been us waiting in line. And then we finally got to the draft. We buckled in. And then the draft is over. We're starting to move. And we're getting closer to our season. We're going up. We're going up. We're going up. And we got Jalen Hurts with us. We got Devonta Smith with us. We got Nick Sirianni with us. It's going up. And we're looking at each other. We're looking. And things looking a little sketchy right now. We got Harry Roseman in the back. Hopefully he ain't doing nothing to sabotage. But things are getting a little scary. And we're starting to see the landscape. We're starting to see how things can be so beautiful. We're starting to see how things can really be so amazing. We're seeing the beautiful blue sky. We're seeing optimism. We're seeing the light. We're seeing the positivity. But the only way to get there is if we take that leap with the guys we got with us. We take that leap with the guys that we got on this ride with us. And we go down. And next thing you know, you end up enjoying the ride, baby. So, Nikki, I'm with you on that. I love these kind of seasons as well. But sure as hell, they're scary as a mug, man. They're scary as a mug. Super scary. Rashawn Sanders says, what does Hurts have to do this year to be considered franchise? That's a very good question. That's a very, very good question, Rashawn. In my humble opinion, and I'll get right to it. I believe in order for Jalen Hurts to be considered franchise, he has to make a playoff berth. He has to either win this division or somehow make it into the playoffs as a wild card and be competitive in that wild card game. It can't be a shutout or a slap in the face. It can't be like a courtesy, trip to the playoffs. He has to show improvement every single week. Before we even get to the records, because the record is a team thing. The record goes beyond just the quarterback position. Your record is a culmination of offense, defense, and special teams. The offense can do their job every week, but if the defense is not holding it down, it doesn't matter. You could put up 40 points, but the defense not stopping nobody. That other team put up 43 points, and you lose. And next thing you know, that's a perpetual state of retrograde. You'll never get out of that. So our record is going to be a culmination of everyone doing their part. But when it comes to Jalen Hurts specifically, he has to show constant improvement every single week in his reads, in his pocket presence, in his accuracy, and in how he processes information. I'm paying attention to Jalen Hurts in key situations. I'm paying attention to Jalen Hurts in the 2-minute drill. I'm paying attention to Jalen Hurts in the red zone. I'm paying attention to Jalen Hurts being down by one possession in the final few minutes of a football game when you guys have the ball on the 20-yard line. Can he drive the length of the field? Can he instill a level of confidence and juice in this roster as it currently stands to get guys to play above their pay? That's what I'm looking for in Jalen Hurts. That's what I think he needs to do, or that's what I believe he needs to show us to be considered franchise. He needs to show constant improvement, and he needs to show moxie, great decision making in dire times. And a playoff berth would just be the cherry on top. Even though we know this team isn't built for a Super Bowl appearance or even to contend for one, but ultimately we don't know what this team could be really. The year going into the Super Bowl season, they didn't think this team would be anything. We were the dark horse. We weren't supposed to be that good. We weren't supposed to be that synonymous in sync, but we were. I'm not saying this is that roster from 2017, 2018. I'm not saying we're that good. I'm not saying we're that cohesive because we have a new coaching staff, but that coaching staff was new as well at the time. They were only entering their second season. So anything's possible at this point. But just being realistic, a playoff berth would definitely solidify it for me. Being ultra competitive every single game and just showing constant improvement on a weekly basis as a quarterback would let me know that Jalen Hurts is franchise. Baum says, I think Hurts and Devonta have the same work ethic. They want to prove everyone wrong. That's very important. You see, and that's the big thing about this Jalen Hurts, Devonta Smith connection. They have something that you can't quantify. They have something internally that you can't quantify. It's not quantitative. It's qualitative. You have to pay attention to the quality of these gentlemen. You have to pay attention to the quality of their character, what they're willing to do, what they're willing to sacrifice, the work they're willing to put in on and off the field. You have to pay attention to how they carry themselves, not just as football players on the field, but as professionals. Devonta Smith, he said any chance he got, he'll wear a suit. He all business, man. Like Jay-Z said, they say I'm a businessman, but I'm a businessman. Like, it's so important to carry yourself as a professional on no matter what you're doing in life. You can be a custodian. You can be a property manager. You can be a property manager like myself. You can be a chef. You can be a business owner. You can be a social worker. You can be whatever job it is. It's important to carry yourself with the level of professionalism, so people take you serious and people trust you with their pride and joy. So people trust you with the responsibilities they've bestowed upon you. And I firmly believe Jalen Hurts is showing. He's showing that I can carry this franchise. I can be the face of this franchise. Now, the question only becomes, can you do it on the field? And that goes for Devonta Smith as well. Can you do it on the field? We got 25 people in this live stream. Make sure you guys like the live stream. I'd be so grateful for that. And make sure everyone around the world, or in the YouTube sphere, finds the content. And I'd be so grateful for that. We got 27 people in the live stream. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. But like you said, Barm, it's important for Hurts and Devonta Smith to prove people wrong this year. Their work ethic is uncanny. Eagle Slayer says, I still can't believe we got Smith. I agree with you, man. Sometimes I got to pinch myself like, damn, we really got Devonta Smith. We got Devonta Smith. That's really beautiful to say. Devonta Smith is a Philadelphia Eagle, and he loves it. He's happy. I'm seeing him putting the little promo videos, man. That man got me geeked for the season. Thinking about Devonta Smith and what do I expect from him? At minimum, I expect, and remember, he's coming into his rookie season. There is a learning curve. There will be an adjustment. I understand that he pretty much played against NFL talent in the SEC, and I don't want to minimize that. But at the end of the day, he's going to be playing against NFL talent on a constant basis in the NFL. Guys that want to take his head off. Now, what I expect from Devonta Smith at minimum is 5 to 7 targets. At minimum, I expect 5 to 7 targets every single game. That's what I'm expecting at minimum, 5 to 7 targets. Now, on a 17-game span, that's about 85 to 119 targets on the season. I think that's decent for a rookie season, for a rookie number one. Between 85 to 119 targets. Now, I expect him to have significantly more than 80, 85 targets, but at the same time, we're doing a benchmark. If he's averaging 5 to 7 targets a game, and there will be outlier games where Devonta Smith goes for like 10, 11, 12 targets on like 9 catches, 10 catches. There's going to be games like that where he's just hot and you got to feed him. There will be games like that where he's just eating up the competition. He's just destroying the cornerback opposite of him. There are always going to be those games, but I want to see on average 5 to 7 targets every single game. I want to see that. There are going to be games where we pass more than we run. There's going to be games where we run more than we pass because things are just going well. Now, let's keep in mind, this will be a more so run-heavy offense. This will be a run-heavy offense in totality. Just based off of what Nick Sirianni comes from in Indianapolis, they ran the ball a lot to set up the pass. We're going to see a lot of, different variations of run schemes, and, we're going to see a lot of play action. We're going to see a lot of rollouts. We're going to see a lot of that. So that's why I have Devonta Smith on the 17-game stretch between 85 to 119 targets on the season. Now, realistically, I expect him to have 8 to 11 touchdowns on the season. That's essentially a touchdown every other game. Now, there will be outlier games where he might score 2 touchdowns, maybe 3 if he balling like that. If he having a day, if he just eating up the defense. But I expect 8 to 11 touchdowns from Devonta Smith on the season, which is pretty much a touchdown every other game. And sometimes depending on matchups, depending on who's hot, who's not, You know, he may not get a touchdown that game, but he might have the yards, he might have the catches. But maybe we at the goal line and we got all rushing TDs. You never know how it may go. Jalen Reagor may get hot. Travis Fulgham may get hot. Quez Watkins might get hot. Javon Grimes might get hot. You never know. Miles Sanders might get hot. You know, maybe the defense scored twice and then makes it easier on the offense. Maybe we ain't got to the ball that much. You never really know what may happen. So 85 to 119 total targets on the season on average, which is pretty much 5 to 7 targets per game. And I realistically expect about 8 to 11 touchdowns on the season from Devonta Smith. Now, when it comes to yards, I expect about 950 to 1,250 yards. Again, this most likely will be a run-style defense to set up a run-style offense to set up the passing game. You know, we have to keep that in mind. We're stacking the decks at running back with Miles Sanders, with Kenny Gainwell, with Kerryon Johnson, Boston Scott, Jordan Howard, Elijah Holyfield, Adrian Killins, you know, Huntley. You know, we're making it extremely competitive all across the board. Primetime Stephen Joyce says it's going to be like Owens and McNabb during the Super Bowl year. That'd be beautiful, man. Except, you know, I don't want there to be no beef about who's getting the shine, man, because that's where McNabb messed up with me, man. McNabb messed up where he kept trying to act like Terrell Owens wasn't making everybody better. Now, let's be real. Donovan McNabb was making it happen before T.O. got there, but before T.O., we didn't make it to the Super Bowl. We couldn't get over the hump. Let's just be real about that. My man broke his leg and came back and was, you know, putting up numbers. It is what it is. We got 31 people on the live stream. Thank y'all so much for being here. Make sure y'all like the live stream as well. It really helps. Thank y'all so much. It really helps the algorithms. We got Good Trouble in here. Lions fan and Carry-On fan. I hope his pro career will blossom and carry on to 2030. Best of luck, Eagles and KJ. Hey, man, I appreciate that. That's love right there, man. That's thorough. Appreciate that. Be more careful. The fact they both have those doubters, they will share that drive to prove everyone wrong. It can be a dynamic duo or a colossal failure. Man, let's hope for the former. That dynamic duo, BMO. Jew Official. What's up, baby? How you feeling, man? How we feeling? Hurts Smith season, Devonta Hurts. I like that, man. I like that. High Dominion LLC. What's up? What's going on? Hurts season, as you already know. Yo, I got to get me a Hurts season hat. Shout out to LB, man. I got to get me a Hurts season hat. Them Jones look fire. I got to order me one of those real soon. Like, them things is crazy. Shout out to Lord Brunson, man. All right, where we at with these chats? Barham says, I think a lot of the moves were made by Nick, and he convinced Howard to make them. I agree. That's what I'm saying. You're starting to see Nick Sirianni rub off on this team. You know, there was I believe a report came out, and shout out to Joey Shakes for highlighting this. A report came out that the Eagles were going to go in on Nick Foles, but they ultimately said, nah, we're not doing that. That's the Nick Sirianni effect. That's the Nick Sirianni effect saying, no, we need to move forward. We need to establish a new culture. We cannot keep going backwards. You know what I'm saying? We can't be that scared of our future where we keep trying to pull from our past. You know, you learn from your past. You don't let your past define you. You use it as you use it as a learning tool. I don't believe in losses, only lessons. You know, we had great times with Nick Foles, but we can't go backwards. It's time for a new regime. It's time for a new culture. It's time for a new image. No one needs to be looking over their shoulder. We don't need to put more drama in this locker room than there already was, earlier in the offseason. This, for the first time in quite some time, this locker room, this Eagles team, in my humble opinion, is drama-free. Ryan Rowe, what's up, family? Always rocking per usual. Eagles Slayers assemble in the Super Bowl. Man, that's gonna be tough. Nicky says 1,000% agree. A playoff berth and at least be close in the playoff game. Franchise guys win games no matter how bad the team is. That's true. But sometimes, but also you are a product of the tools around you. You can be the best. You can be the best contractor. You can be the best construction guy. You can be a virtuoso. But if you have shoddy tools, if you have shoddy material, that foundation, that house will never stay. Papa Sora, what's going on? Hurt definitely won the offseason with just how he is as a person and how he acts. He's shown he can be a leader. Just need to see a bit of improvement on the field, which I think we're going to get out of Nick. I agree, Papa Sora. It's coming. It's coming. Hurts season is here. It's coming. It's coming, baby. We got 33 people in the live stream, so I'm talking about. I appreciate you guys wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. Let's turn this light on. Ref Taco says Hurts needs to show good accuracy. He can feel pressure and not escape the open pocket. Make good reads and do something on a broken play. Yeah, that's going to be Hurts' calling card. You know, when things break down, what are you going to do? Are you going to instantly just take off and run, or are you going to keep your eyes downfield and allow your wide receivers to work? You see, that was the problem in this previous regime, this previous offense. It seemed like when things broke down, wide receivers didn't know what to do after the fact. Once the wide receivers ran their routes, it seemed as though they were lost. They didn't know how to get open after the fact. It seemed like they weren't coached up to resort to a backup route when things break down, or once you finish that initial route, what are you going to do? How are you going to get open? And I feel like the previous regime didn't prepare our young wide receiver core to do that. Bat Mall, what's going on? If Hurts gets 25 pass TDs and 15 rushing TDs, that you referring to? Yep. If Hurts gets 25 pass TDs and 15 rush TDs, we will win the Super Bowl. Woo! Man, listen, I'm never going to not hope for a Super Bowl, my brother. That's for a fact. I'm never going to not hope for that. Taylor Walker Divine, would you rather have Smith and Rager or D-Jax and Macklin? Well, Devonta Smith, let's be real. Devonta Smith is a better talent than Deshaun Jackson coming into the NFL. Let's remember, Deshaun Jackson, played. He played at the University of California. He's a Golden Bear. Let's show him respect. But D-Jax was a deep threat and a deep threat only. You couldn't really expect D-Jack to go across the middle. You didn't really expect D-Jack to run every single route. D-Jack wasn't the most polished route runner. He was a deep threat. You know what I'm saying? I think Macklin came in slightly more polished as a route runner than D-Jax. But I think the wild card in this comparison is Rager. What is Rager going to be? We don't know what Rager is right now, so it's kind of hard for me to really say that. But the Devonta Smith factor is making me lean more towards Devonta Smith and Jalen Rager versus D-Jax and Macklin. And again, this is not me forgetting what D-Jax did for the city. This is not me forgetting what Macklin did for the city. They both were proven. But at the same time, Devonta Smith has yet to show us what he can do in the NFL, and Jalen Rager, sort of has a lot still to show us in this NFL. So, ask me that question in a couple more years, and I'll definitely have a more solid answer for you. Carol Poole, what's going on? Eagle Slayer, it is pretty surreal having Devonta Smith, having Jalen Hurts right now. All of this is pretty surreal. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm very optimistic about this team. We could be in a much more catastrophic situation. I'm so optimistic about what's to come. JC, what's going on, family? Rocking out. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to Philly 500 for helping you guys find my content. Super grateful. Rashawn Sanders says, I agree. I want to see a lot more RPO this year. What is your vision for our secondary? So defensively, we got a lot of problems in the secondary. We have a lot of unanswered questions, and I feel like we still haven't answered them even through the draft. I know we drafted Zach McPherson. I know we drafted Jacoby Stevens, but Jacoby Stevens is more so a hybrid safety linebacker. He's most likely going to play that rover role, that hybrid linebacker role that's going to play closer to the line of scrimmage. So we need to land someone in free agency. We need to sign someone, a veteran cornerback, maybe. Kavon Wallace needs to take that next step. He's been working hard this offseason, so it appears. So I'm expecting him to really take that next step. I'm not really too sold on Marcus Epps. He's a good special teamer, but not sold on Marcus Epps whatsoever. Ryan McLeod is coming off of an ACL tear, so what can you really expect out of him really coming into this season? He might not even be available week one. He's going to be a liability for the most part, and he still has a lot of healing to do. He's on the backside of his career. He only got 1 year left on his deal, I believe. So I highly doubt Ryan McLeod would make too much of an impact. It's unfortunate that we wasted one of his better years in pass defense this past season. He had one of his best years, defending the pass this past season. It's a shame that he tore his ACL. It's just a shame. And then we got Anthony Harris, and we also got Andrew Adams from the Buccaneers, Anthony Harris from the Minnesota Vikings, respectively. I'm really expecting big things on Anthony Harris, and maybe Andrew Adams can compete for that starting safety role. He typically was a special teamer, but he showed flashes that he can be productive when given opportunities. So I'm expecting a lot from Anthony Harris, and I'm expecting Andrew Adams to compete this offseason with Kavon Wallace. I'm expecting him to compete with Marcus Epps. Anthony Harris is going to start. That's not a question at all. Nikki Cunningham says we have to bring in a kicker and make a camp battle at that position. I cannot go another season watching Elliott miss getting. Yeah, I agree. Give me field goals, Nikki. I agree with you 100%. I think we restructured his deal, so it wouldn't hurt us too much if we lost him or moved on from him. But I believe it's important for Jake Elliott to get some competition. We can't allow him to be this comfortable coming into the season. He missed a lot of wide open, just easy field goals this past season, and he lost us a couple games just by missing. But let's be real, we weren't that much of a good of a team anyway. But nonetheless, if he makes 80%, 90% of the kicks he missed, like, we're in a different situation. Ball and Five says, what do you think of Hurts working out with the wide receivers, running backs? Beautiful. I love it. You know how I feel about it, Barn. You know how I feel. I love it. I saw Devonta Smith working out with Nelson Aguilar. A lot of people were saying, stay away from Aguilar. Stay away from him. He bad juju. But let's not forget, Nelson Aguilar had a career year with us. And that was the Super Bowl season. We have to give credit where credit is due. He showed up when and where it mattered. He helped us deliver a Super Bowl. Let's not forget. I believe he had the most receptions in that Super Bowl. He caught big passes, big third down catches. We got to give him respect. He showed up when it mattered. He didn't drop anything, But he also had a career year with the Oakland Raiders, which allowed him to get his deal from the New England Patriots. So for some odd reason, he was able to capitalize away from here, and we were only able to get one good year out of him, and that was the Super Bowl year. So, hey, what can I say, man? Hey, you got to live with the results. But Hurts working out with the wide receivers and running backs, I love it, man. He's trying to make sure he's ahead of the curve when it comes to chemistry. He's trying to make sure, above all else, chemistry is not the problem. And I really respect that. Chemistry is such an important factor in football. There's so many moving parts. It's an engine. Everyone has a role to play. Everyone is a cog in this machine. And everyone has to do their due diligence. Everyone has to play their part, play their role. And when everything is moving in synchronicity, when everything is synonymous, when everyone's on the same page, you're undefeated. Chemistry is never an issue for you. Maybe there will be little things. The best thing about chemistry is it prevents you from beating yourself. I'll put it to you that way, Barn. That's why I love Hurts working out with these wide receivers and running backs, because it eliminates the factor of the players beating themselves. It eliminates the factor of Jalen Hurts not knowing what his wide receivers or his running backs like. It eliminates that caveat. So if we do lose games, it's not because of lack of chemistry or lack of continuity or lack of guys not understanding what the guy next to them wanted or what they needed from at that time, or, miscommunication. Now, of course, they're human. There's going to be a play or two here and there where there was like a miscommunication, like, oh, I thought you was going to do this. But, that comes with playing at the game speed. You know what I'm saying? NFL speed, that's all going to come. But Jalen Hurts is trying to eliminate the negativity of chemistry. He's trying to eliminate the fact that chemistry may be a problem. And I truly think that is the best way to come into a season, especially when you're young. You're dealing with a lot of young guys. None of these guys are proven in any capacity. All these guys need the reps, and any extra rep they can get with Jalen Hurts and respectively each other as well will help this team. Ref Taco says he'll play 14 games. Our first rounders always get somewhat hurt. 58 receptions, 707 yards, 4 touchdowns with about 90 targets. That's a pretty pedestrian season for what I expect from him, in my opinion. I'm hoping that he doesn't get hurt at all. We got 49 people in the live stream. If you guys are just hopping in, make sure you guys like the videos. Do not forget, when you come in, like the video. And if you're about to leave and, check on another live stream, if you got to go to the bathroom, if you got to answer that phone call, if you got to respond to that text, make sure you guys like the live stream first. I'd be so grateful for that. You guys are always rocking from the beginning, middle, and end. You guys hold me down. Also, if you guys are interested, make sure you guys check out the Chalk It Up merch shop as well. All the links to support the channel and support me if you're rocking with me are available in the description. Now, I know you guys are probably wondering, where are the super chats, Tone? Where are the super chats? I want to support you, man. I want my super chat to pop up on the screen. I totally get it. Right now, YouTube has this paywall, or I don't want to call it a paywall, but right now YouTube has this hurdle, whereas though you need to have 1,000 subscribers or more, which I have thanks to you guys, and also I need to have over 4,000 hours watched. And again, I need that to come from you guys. This machine does not move. This machine cannot stay alive. This machine cannot grow without you guys. You guys are a part of this brand. You guys are a part of this company I'm building. You guys are a part of this ecosystem I'm trying to mold, and you guys are truly helping everything, just come into form. Jersey Boy says, "What's up, bro? I know I'm late, but congrats on the 1K. I appreciate you, my brother. First and foremost, Jersey Boy, you've been rocking for a long time, man. You feel it to the end, man. I appreciate you, my guy. I really do." He says, "This offseason, we have a lot to look forward to. Time for young guys to shine. Go Birds. Big time, bro. These young guys got to step up. Jalen Reagor has to step up. Travis Fulgham has to step up. Miles Sanders has to step up. Kenny Gainwell has to step up. Quez Watkins, John Hightower, Greg Ward, even Devonta Smith, even JJ Arcega-Whiteside. JJ Arcega-Whiteside can't afford a bad day this offseason. He can't afford it because guys are coming for his job, aka Jamon Osborne, aka Trevon Grimes. Those guys are hungry, man. John Hightower is coming for his spot. These guys are hungry, man. I love the way this wide receiver and running back room is looking, because no one is safe. The only people that are safe, in my humble opinion, with the wide receivers room, with the wide receivers and the running backs respectively, are Devonta Smith, obviously, Jalen Reagor, because he was the first round pick last year and they need to find out what he is, and Miles Sanders. Those are the only three weapons on offense that are safe. That's it. Everybody else, you better show and prove. Everybody else, you better come ready to play. It's just that simple. Nobody else is safe. May the best man win. Everything is food and everybody eats. Kara Poole says, hire Akers to be kicker coach. That'd be interesting, man. Akers is high energy, man. He'll get Jake Elliott right. Akers didn't play no games. Eagle Slayer says the camaraderie already there, which is a huge plus. Man, it's huge. It's huge, man. Like you're seeing this young team develop. You're seeing this young team really excited to play with each other, man. It's exciting. Rashawn Sanders and Nick Cunningham, exactly. Elliott has to put up or move out. Big time. Too much. One rookie went over 1K last year. He's getting between 700 and 900. I mean, I understand you being, trying to think of it realistically, right? I totally understand that. And that's a realistic assessment. But I feel like if Devonta Smith only gives you 700 yards, being the stud that he is, that's a letdown to me. That's a letdown. I'll be more, I'm still standing by my 950 to 1,250 yards this season. That's what I'm expecting from him. 950 at minimum. That's what I'm expecting, because he's the de facto number one. He's going to get the targets. Anthony Perry, what's going on, family? Appreciate you. Listen, y'all, AP is the real deal. Always showing love on Twitter, man. Always giving us that heat, man. Always providing us with different talking points, giving us links, man. I appreciate Anthony Perry, man. We got 40 people in the live stream. Make sure you guys like the live stream. I'd be so grateful for that. And make sure you guys also subscribe to my fellow Eagles content creators if you guys haven't already. Y'all know who they are, man. Y'all know who they are. Eagle Slayer says that's what happens when two Eagles clash. Riftago says, carry on. He's only 23, 24 once the season starts. Right. He's young. He's supremely young, man. Like he still has a lot to give. He still has a lot to prove. Eagle Slayer says, I want 1-2 in the rock, paper, scissors, John. Anthony Perry says, we're going to catch teams lacking this year. I agree with you, bro. We're going to catch a lot of teams lacking. That's how I'm feeling. A lot of teams are expecting us to be trash. A lot of teams are expecting us to just totally not have it together. But it's okay. It's okay. I like being doubted. I like when people don't see it coming because when they hit him in the mouth, they act dumb. Jason Dela Cruz, it's all love, baby boy. It's all love. I want to know who your team is, man. So I can talk trash. Anthony Perez, lead the pass in the pass. We got to move forward, big time. Jason Devonta, he's the man. Jason Devonta, he's got great hands. I want to catch the ball. Jersey boy, do you think his offense will be explosive like 2010? That team was scary. Hey man, only time will tell. We got a lot to prove, man. We got a lot to prove. Eagle Slayer, mind you, there's no tape on us, which will be an advantage before we get figured out. Hopefully not anytime soon. Yep, that is an actual advantage. But once teams start to figure you out, that's when you have to, okay, how are we going to figure out the guys figuring us out? You know, how are we going to combat the adjustments? How are we going to adjust when teams adjust to us? And that's going to be another thing I'm paying attention to Jalen Hurts. How do you adjust when teams adjust to you? What are you going to do? Are you going to play above your talent? Are you going to play above your skill set? What are you going to do? Jason Russell says, my boy Miles Sanders in the building. Nah, for real. What's going on, bro? How you feel? What's going on, family? Anthony Perry, I love his demeanor. Big time, bro. Big time. Birdman 951, what's going on, family? How we feeling? Jason Nelson says, hit that like and subscribe, man. Tone knows his stuff. On point analysis, hella positivity. Yeah, man. Got to. Because I love my Eagles, bro. I love my Eagles, bro. I love them to the bitter end. And I try to be realistic as well. Even though I'm positive, you have to be, you have to have that healthy balance of optimism and pessimism. You have to have that healthy balance of positivity and shit. We ain't rocking with no negativity at all over here at all. But we have to call a spade sometimes. Philly Talk Park, my man Philly Mike in the building. Appreciate you, my guy. We definitely got to put in some work in the future, bro. You already know how that go. My man said about to have a bet with the entertainer. The entertainer, that's the Giants content creator, right? Who has more total touchdowns, Hurts or Jones? What you think about that, Tone? I'm rocking with Hurts, dog. I'm rocking with Hurts, man. I'm rocking with the guy, Daniel Jones. My man going to trip and fall on his face, man. Let's be real. It's a reason the Giants ain't paid him yet. It's a reason the Giants ain't paid that boy yet because they know he's not the real deal. Listen, Daniel Jones ain't got no excuses this season. He ain't got no excuses to not be productive. But Jalen Hurts, I think it's more pressure on Jalen Hurts. In my humble opinion, there's more pressure on Jalen Hurts to perform. But nonetheless, to answer your question directly, my guy Hurts going to knock Danny Nichols out of the park, man. He gonna knock the change out his pocket. Come on now. JC Eagles Talk. My prediction for Hurts is 3,500 passing yards, 800 rushing, 25 pass TDs, and 10 rushing. That's okay. I like that. That's very, very realistic. I can see that happening. That's very realistic. I can definitely see that happening, JC. Anthony Perry says, I'm feeling our potential. Smith will draw a lot of attention. Thus, Rager can use his vertical threats. Right. It's important for us to have multiple weapons because it helps other guys eat. When one guy is so dynamic, it really helps other guys get open. And then they got to worry about Miles Sanders in the backfield. And then if Kenny Gainwell get it popping and, in the backfield catching the ball, then you line up Kenny Gainwell in the slot. That's the thing about Kenny Gainwell. He's so dynamic. He can give you multiple looks. Miles Sanders, he's also a dual threat running back who can catch the ball and, run in between the tackles and also do a zone run scheme. We are in good shape when it comes to talent. Young, unproven talent, but we have a good looking offense when it comes to just pure talent. Then the O-line, oh my God, the O-line, once healthy, come on, man. We top five, maybe, definitely top 10 without a question. When healthy, this offensive line is definitely top 10 and top 5 if everything pans out with Landon Dickerson and Jordan Mailata. Max says it feels great drafting from the SEC for once. I agree with you, bro. I agree. We did it. We did it twice in a row. You know what I'm saying? Like we have to really give Howie some credit, man. He's not looking too shabby right now. He's not looking too shabby. But I think that's really because Nick Sirianni is in the building. The Nest Out West is going on, family. How you feeling? What up, my guy? Did you know LB? Did you know linebacker coach Nick Rallis' brother is in the WWE? What? That's crazy. That's wild. Who's his brother? I mean, I stopped watching wrestling a long time ago, but who's his brother, man? I definitely want to look that up. He gonna cough that joint regardless. Man, Daniel Nichols, man, he gonna drop. He gonna drop. We gonna knock the change out his pocket, man. He better stop all that talking, man. Nest Out West says, "Are you able to get wrenches out yet?" I'm not entirely sure. Huh? That's a good question. I don't know. I'm gonna find out though. I'm gonna find out if I can get wrenches out. Carol Poole says he should be. He's at 1K. I'm gonna find out. I gotta do a little digging to find out how to give out wrenches. I gotta do a little digging. Nate Spadero thinks that only Devonta will play this year. Man, the thing is, man, Lander Dickinson. I would actually. I don't know if I'm gonna throw him out there right away. I want him to heal up. I want him to kind of heal up. Karen Poole says, I just messaged you that one. Then Mike, okay. Dawn, Habina, Hurts, Smith, Sanders, Goddard. That dude. I forgot about Goddard, bro. How y'all let me forget about Goddard? Listen, man. Listen, if we keep Zach Ertz, that only makes us more lethal. Yes, I am a proponent of moving. I am on the side of moving on from him. Let's make that very clear. But if we have him, it is what it is. I can't do nothing about it. But I'm on the side of moving on from Zach Ertz for the simple fact that I don't want anyone in here that has any ulterior motives. I don't want anyone in the building who has any other agenda but to perform at a high level. I'm not saying Zach Ertz is going to cheat us. I'm not saying Zach Ertz, is going to, lollygag. But my thing is, he has different goals in mind. I think his heart and his mind is far removed from this franchise. And he will go down as the best tight end in the Eagles' history. Has the numbers to prove it, got the Super Bowl ring, all that. He showed up when it mattered. But I think he's so far removed from this organization and his heart. I don't need him in this building. We need to totally move on. Just going forward with Dallas Goedert as our starting tight end one. And then maybe the kid, what's his name? What's my man's name? Jack Stoll can maybe be a tight end too. Maybe if he develops, he's a really good blocker. So we'll find out. Barma says, I have a feeling that Jalen are going to be a lot better in their second year because they had time to really learn in the offseason. I can see that. Wild Tone, I haven't heard synchronicity since the police drinking tea in the Sahara. Oh, man. 4,000 hours of watch time. Put up some throwback Eagles game. Man, sheesh. I don't know. Can I do that? Like, I don't want to get taken off. JB, what's going on, family? How we feeling, bro? What's going on? Excuse me. System of the Knot. What's up, my man? Listen, y'all. Shout out to System of the Knot, man. My man, the first time he saw my content, the first time he came on one of my live streams, my man bought merch right away. That boy is loyal. That boy is the real deal, man. That boy's the real deal. Shout out to System of the Knot, man. The merch is really dope by way of Teespring. Teespring is distributing my merch and manufacturing my merch. So shout out to Teespring. Super grateful for them. And make sure you guys hit the links in the description if you guys want to check out the merch. Check it out, see if you guys like something on there. We got face masks, we got neck gaiters, we got hoodies, t-shirts, chalk it up hoodies and t-shirts, charges to the game, hoodies and t-shirts, whatever you want, I got it. And whatever you need, I sure can provide it. We got 44 people in the live stream. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, especially if you're new to my content. Like this live stream. Truly, truly, truly. It helps the content move forward. It helps the algorithms. It helps all of that, man. We got 46 people in here. Super grateful. Eagle Slayer says Cox needs to step up. I agree. Fletcher Cox, let's be real. Fletcher Cox he serves a purpose. He definitely takes up a lot of space. He commands double teams. If you do him one-on-one, he's going to do you dirty. That's a fact. That's a fact. If Cox goes one-on-one with anybody, he's winning that matchup. But he gets double teamed so much. So it's up to guys around him as well to win their matchup as well. Somebody got to get free. Somebody. So this D-line got to step up entirely as a whole. But Fletcher Cox, I do always expect more out of him. But he's more so a run stuffer than a sack artist. He's gotten double-digit sacks before. But if you really think about his career in totality, he's a run stuffer. He's a disruptor. And he commands so much attention in double teams. So it's really important for the guys around him to do their jobs as well. Yeah, man, Goddard is going to eat, man. If Goddard is the number one tight end, he's going to eat. It's going to be so exciting to see how Nick Sirianni schemes this guy over, man. Nick Sirianni, I was watching some film not too long ago with Nick Sirianni detailing how he uses his tight ends, and he really loves to get his tight ends in space so they can get rack. Be more careful. If Devonta gets 90 targets, he will have more than 58 receptions. I'll say around 75 will be his number, right? Because Devonta, he doesn't drop anything. That's not his style. He doesn't really drop too much of anything. So I'm expecting Devonta, if he get 90 targets, I'm expecting 70 plus 75 catches. If I'm being real with you, not 58 receptions at all. I'm expecting him to catch all them things. I think Quez Watkins can get regular job. It's so crazy, man. Quez Watkins, I feel like he is I'm telling you, with that kind of speed, if Quez Watkins can, become a legit deep threat, and get those hands up, because he showed flashes. If Quez Watkins can really turn a corner and take his game to another level, I wouldn't be surprised if Quez, starts to, rival Rager. Man, these notes coming in hot. Y'all going in. I love it though. I'm kind of behind. I know. Seti says, what receiver do you think the Eagles draft in the first round next year? Ooh, that's a good question. I'm going to have to get back to you, Adam. Seti, because you're a Giants fan, and I don't trust your question. So, I doubt we're going receiver again in the next year. That's I like what you did there. That's cute. Hey, question, what quarterback y'all drafting next year? That's the real question for y'all. What quarterback are you guys drafting, huh? Are you, let's answer that question first. Don Habine of the Jags trying to line up Tebow at tight end. Yeah, that's crazy. They'd be smart to trade for Ertz, his presence for a young QB, and then the Eagles game Myles Jack. That's not really smart for them because, let's be real, Tim Tebow is on like a veteran minimum deal. He's not getting paid no money. He don't need the money. He just loves football. Them trading for Zach Ertz will actually hurt their pockets. Cox demands a double team so others eat. Yeah, but they got to eat, though. Nestor West says, you guys need to like this live stream. If you liked what you heard and saw, please give my man a thumbs up before you leave. Yes, sir. Give me the thumbs up. Appreciate you, my man, Philly Foothills. Go subscribe to my man, the Nestor West Philly Foothills, man. He does great Eagles content. He's coming up just like myself, man. He's a real genuine dude, a very humble dude, a very honest dude, man. He really loves the game. He's holding it down for the Eagles out west in Cali, and my man does it. My man is growing. Make sure y'all show him love. Good to see some new green blood on YouTube. When it's all said and done, who will round out the wideout core for this upcoming season? Best of your success. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, Green Wingman. Definitely appreciate you. So, in my opinion, if we have 5 wide receivers dressed on week 1, it's going to be Devonta Smith. So it's going to be Devonta Smith, Jalen Reagor, Travis Fulgham, Quez Watkins. And it's a toss-up for that last position. But if Teron Grimes pans out, that'll be deadly. Now, if we dress 6, like I said, Devonta Smith, Jalen Reagor, Travis Fulgham, Quez Watkins, Teron Grimes, and a toss-up between John Hightower and or Greg Ward. You never know, especially if we dress in 6. Donald Williams says, I looked at D-Jack's stats the first time as an Eagle, and I think realistically we wouldn't be out of line expecting Smith to do similar numbers. If he doesn't, it could say a lot about the QB. It could say a lot about the QB position. Well, let's be real about D-Jack. He was a second-round pick, man. And D-Jack, he came out the gates swinging, man. Let's give respect to where respect is due. He came out the gate swinging. I feel like Devonta Smith is a more polished route runner. I feel like he's more dynamic than D-Jack. So I expect bigger numbers. Good trouble. I think future offenses are spread. Big wily tight end and speedy outs. Running game and O-line. D is up close and early to QB. Tall, lanky DBs and linebackers. Quickness is key. The big runners will take a spot at the top. I like that breakdown. JB says Cox was rated second behind Donald for D tackles this past year. I don't understand where that number comes from. Like I said, the thing about Fletcher Cox is it's not that he's not good. He's great. You know what I'm saying? He's arguably one of the best D tacklers we've ever had, outside of Reggie White. But it's just the fact that I think people see I think people see Aaron Donald doing what he's doing. You know, multiple defensive player of the years and all that. Then you see, and then it's like, damn, why can't you do that? You know, I think that's what people are saying. But they're two different types of D tackles. They're built entirely different. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Donald was more of a pass rusher. I consider Fletcher Cox more of a run stuffer, but he gets sacks, you know, every now and again. System of the Nazis. I can't remember the last time I was this hype for a season, bro. Me too. Green Wingman, best teams adjust. That's when the best rise, big time. Kara Poole says because he's not giving the sacks, people think that's like a production. Yeah, numbers don't really tell the whole story, right? Donald Williams says at least 900 as a rookie and at least 1,000 year two. Also, injuries doesn't exactly have to be him or Hurts is bad, but with 17 games, realistically expect 1,000 since he looks NFL ready. That's my whole point. 17 games, he's NFL ready, played in the SEC. You never know, man. I'm totally excited for 2020 Eagles. Appreciate you, Good Trouble. Giants week 1. Are you serious? Nah, I want that bad though. The schedule comes out on Wednesday. That's going to be exciting. Max says Jalen Hurts is on a 1-year contract and it's boom or bust. Well, that's not accurate. Jalen Hurts. Well, I understand what you try to do there, but he's technically in his second season. He has after this season he has 2 years left. You know, no 5th-year option. So I understand your logic by he's on a quasi 1-year contract, but for the most part, I think Jalen's going to hit the ground running, man. You know, Howie Roseman said it on Sirius XM NFL Radio. He made it real clear. We want to see this guy take the job and run with it, and I like that. How did you feel when McNabb threw up on the field during the Super Bowl? That's cute. That's real cute. But to answer your question directly, because I don't run from no smoke. That was hilarious at the time. Disappointing. But in hindsight, hilarious. Anthony Perry, Philly Mike did entertain to say total TDs. Hurts going to run for a lot of TDs too. That's a sucker bet. You hustled him. I agree. Max Primes, I was a little pissed hearing about Watson coming here. I'm like, give Jalen right. Yeah, that's my whole thing, man. I'm tired of the whole get Deshaun Watson, trade for this quarterback. Relax, people. Relax. Deshaun Watson got a lot of baggage, man. That man got too much going on in his personal right now. I'm not saying he's guilty. I'm not saying he's innocent. I don't know what they expect of that situation, man. How many masseuses do you need? But my whole thing is leave that where it's at. We don't need any more turbulent situations in this city. It's time for us to carve out our own path, nurture our own talent. We don't need to deal with Deshaun Watson, and on top of that, he has a big contract that we know we can't carry. Bobby Murphy says, oh, man, you know, it's a lot of them. Quez has game-changing speed. I think he the wild card everyone will sleep on. I feel what you're saying. System of the Knot says if they ain't 100%, don't put them in. I feel that, bro. If people are hurt, if people are 100%, you cannot keep putting them in the game. Like, you know, we're at that point now where you can't keep sacrificing guys' long-term health for just momentary success. It's not where it's at. I said on the previous live stream with Gate City, you know, and Hunter Doyle and my man Nest Out West and Philly Notion. We need to preserve these players' health and save them from themselves. We can't allow guys to play on bad ankles, bad knees, knowing things aren't. You're more of a liability when you're hurt like that. Just relax, man. Green Women says we haven't had a wideout that hasn't been dynamic and could demand triple teams. Defense will have to have safety help on the top, opening the wide receiver and tight ends to do damage in the middle. I totally feel you, bro. We got a lot of speed on the outside with Devonta Smith, Quez Watkins, Jalen Reagor, John Hightower. We got a lot of speed, man. A lot of speed. Donald Williams projecting Hurts' full game stats. If he's healthy, 4,000 shouldn't be surprising with 17 games. He could be boom or bust, but he's such a hard worker. It could happen. He's doing all the right things. Agreed. Hurts can't because of Ford having a bad. He can't afford to have a bad year. He has every incentive to play great this year. I feel you. He does, but it's his mind and his heart in it, you know. And again, I don't like questioning a guy's heart. I can't measure that. But just based off how things ended, you know, it's hard to believe he still wants to be here. We got 51 people in the live stream, you guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be so grateful for that. Ertz is playing for his career this year. He will ball. Problem is, Goddard will lose opportunities because Ertz needs a productive season. Kind of a pickle. I feel what you're saying, though. But I feel like Dallas Goedert should be the tight end one just for the fact that he's on a career year as well in terms of contract. And we need to find out just how good Dallas Goedert is with tight end one reps. Don't be surprised if Dallas Goedert outshines Zach Ertz in training camp. Don't be surprised. I'm going on the limb, but don't be surprised. Philly, my guy, what's going on, big dog? How you feeling, man? How you feeling, bro? Shout out to Philly, the podcast, man. That man does amazing work. You know, with his channel, always getting the dope interviews, man. I'm trying to be like my guy, man. Where you hiding, man? I'm a sub up, my guy. Appreciate you, man. So grateful for you locking in with my content, man. So grateful. You guys are always the lords of the soil. You guys hold me down wholeheartedly, and I'm just super grateful for that. The content does not move without you guys. Cash on the building, as you already know. Dallas 500, yo. Is this real? Is this real? Yo, Philly 500 need to sue you, man. I am so chills about this new Dallas Cowboys team. Ooh, baby, we have Michael Parsons, Trevor Cox, and Jalen Smith, and the Eagles fans need to be nervous. Did you see Zeke work? I did. Yo, this got to be some kind of copyright infringement. This got to be something, man. Yo, Philly 500, you need to get this guy. System of the night, I can't wait to get my hoodie, man. Yo, I can't wait for you to get it too, man. You know, the thing about Teespring, they make everything is made to order. So it takes a little longer, but once you get it, bro, you love it. The Next Out West, chalk this up to another Fuego live stream. Great job, my brother. You already know, man. I appreciate you. You already know. Go subscribe to my man, The Next Out West with Philly Foothills. Does great Eagles content. Go subscribe to him. Go check him out, man, as soon as y'all can. What do you think about Jalen Hurts? What do you think Jalen Hurts' stats would be? Me personally, I've thought about this, right? And somebody said it that made a lot of sense. I believe Jalen Hurts is going to have around 3,500 passing yards, close around 700, 800 rushing yards. He's going to have over 30 passing. He's going to have about 25 to 30 passing touchdowns and about 10 rushing touchdowns. So I'm expecting a lot from him, man. He's a dual threat. Philly the pod. What's up, man? What's up, Eagle Slayer? You already know how that go, man. The guys are in the building. Carrie Palmer, Eagles content creators, you subscribe to do a lot, man. I love all you guys, man. Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys. Hey, my man. Solid. Appreciate you, my guy. Stando Firebones. Is Jalen Hurts? Yeah, he going to number one, baby. Number one. Numero uno. We got 38 people in the live stream. Numero uno. Max Prime. I hope Sweat has double. Yo, I want Josh Sweat to kill this year. The only thing is they keep him on a snap count because of his knee. But from a production standpoint, he gives it to you. Can you imagine if Josh Sweat was able to play every snap on defense? He'd be a problem. Dallas 500, I just got home today, and my Dallas Cowboys are ready to win. Bye, bro. Max says, make sure to like and subscribe, y'all. I appreciate you guys, man. We're on the road to 2K. Let's get there together. Oh, man. That can't be Philly 500. JC says Smith and Grimes on the outside and Rager in the slot. What is your thoughts? That's interesting. Now Grimes has to shine to beat out Travis Fulgham because Travis Fulgham balled out last year. In my opinion, I think Travis Fulgham deserves another shot. But if Grimes my thing is if Grimes outplays all those guys and earns a starting gig, I'm with it, bro. I'm with it. I ain't mad at that, man. The only guys I need to see for real, I need Devonta Smith, Jalen Rager, and Quez Watkins and Travis Fulgham to get their shots, man. But Grimes, listen, I'm real high on Travis Fulgham. I need him to eat. But if it's Grimes, it's Grimes. At the end of the day, I'm an Eagles fan. Can't marry myself to the player, but I live by my Travis Fulgham jersey, man. Mr. Anthony Hill, what's going on? How you feeling? That's out west. Does Newman have a shot to beat out Joe Flacco for the number 2 QB spot? Does he have a shot? Yeah, he has a shot. Most definitely he has a shot. Now, will it actually happen? That remains to be seen because Joe Flacco has a lot of experience, which is going to automatically put him in that number 2 spot. Jamie Newman, very raw, throws a beautiful deep ball, but just very raw and still has a lot of growing to do. Needs to work on accuracy. But Gate City loves Jamie Newman, and if he's high on him, it's for good reason, Carapusa Flacco has a nice arm, so I don't think he does. I understand. I feel you on that. David, people ain't ready for a Fletcher Cox combo. Casuals think he good. The thing is, he is good. It's just the fact that he gives you a different type of production. This is awesome. Hooray 2021 in the future for a little side talk action like this. Chit chat, fan chat is pretty great. Yeah, I love it. I love y'all. I love hearing you guys' thoughts because it actually gives me more things to talk about. I'm really looking forward to those game day live streams. I'm looking forward to all the collabs that's coming soon. Right. Jalen needs to get a shot. Jalen Rager and Jalen Hurts need a shot. That's the biggest thing, man. We need to allow Jalen Hurts to grow. We need to allow him to have a full season under his belt. And this is the perfect season for Jalen Hurts to really show us what he got. 17 games. We getting an extra game out of us for free. We getting an extra game. So we get to see this guy really ball, and I'm excited about it. Max, and saying more Jalen Hurts got to play well above average because they got 3 firsts, but Jalen going to ball, no doubt about it. See, yeah, that's the thing. Howie Roseman with all that ammo was very dangerous. Jalen Hurts is on a very short leash, but at the same time, if he shows that he can command his offense, if he shows that he can move the ball, we'll be fine. That's the thing. Jalen Hurts needs to show that he's that guy in crunch time. He needs to show that he's that guy in the most dire situations. Like I said, 2-minute drill, 4-minute drill. He needs all that. I'm a Lions fan, by the way, and chat like this doesn't exist as far as I know. Go Eagles. Yeah, man. I consider the Eagles fan base, I consider the Eagles content creators ecosystem one of, like, if not the best sports ecosystem in the NFL, man. Like we have some of the best content creators. We give you guys so much content. I think it's so important for, fans and supporters and media guys to, create content, for their respective sports teams and to be the voice of the people on the surface. Because at the end of the day, all these mainstream national guys, yeah, they talk about what they talk about, but they can never touch the ground. They can never touch the people the way we do. You know what I'm saying? So it's important for us to always pay attention to what the actual Eagle fan on the ground, the everyday Eagles fan in Philly, in Jersey, in Delaware, you know what I'm saying, in the tri-state area, all around, like, across the country, across state lines. If you're on the West Coast, if you're down south, if you're in Canada, if you overseas, international, wherever you are, if you're an Eagles fan, if you're a sports fan, it's important for you guys to have wholesome content creators to go to give you guys the real deal about your sports team. Because let's be honest, these guys on ESPN, these guys on FS1, these guys on the higher level mainstream, sure, they're professionals and they get paid the big bucks to do what they do. But ultimately, we got our own lane. We got, we know what we're talking about in our own right. It's sports at the end of the day. And we got eyes too. Sure, a lot of them played the game, and some of them may not have played the game, but they've been analyzing it and calling those games and writing about these games for years. But the bottom line is, us on the ground have the pulse of the people. Us on the ground know what the city needs, know what the city wants. And sometimes those guys in those seats and high places, they just talk about things on the surface, and they can't really get down in the nitty gritty the way we can. Jerry and the boys better be careful when you challenge a true competitor like Hurts with giving his boy Smith, a competitor in highly competitive city. It's a scary thing for the Cowboys. Yeah, Phil Hills, you're right, man. It's dangerous. When you get, my thing is, the Eagles, we like zombies, man. We always rise from the dead. The moment you think it's over, we rise. You know what I'm saying? So hungry dogs run faster. Don't ever count us out, ever. This division is up for grabs. Christian Salinas, what's going on? Madden Playbook King, you Eagles fans really want my Giants in week 1. Really, y'all really want to get exposed, don't y'all? There's no way y'all beating the Giants. Well, man, look, I look at it like this, my guy. Your team ain't proved nothing yet either. Y'all still banking on Daniel Nichols to be your savior. He's not. He's not. He's not dynamic in any respect. He doesn't do anything spectacularly well. Nothing. Y'all banking on the pieces around him to make him better. And sure, when you're surrounded by a great cast, you naturally should be better, right? But at the end of the day, Daniel Dimes just doesn't have it. Daniel Nichols just don't have it. Like I said, we're going to knock the change out his pocket. Don't get it twisted. Max says, don't get it twisted. I didn't even know you said that. Don't get it twisted. I think Hurts is going to ball, but if he's mediocre, I think Howie might trade up for a QB in the draft. I think it all depends on how this quarterback draft looks also. Howie is dangerous with assets. Don't get it twisted. He's very dangerous. Jay Go says, yo, came over for 500. Love your stuff. Hey, my man, appreciate you, man. Shout out to Philly 500. That guy showed me mad love early, man, and I'm supremely grateful for him. You know, I'm super grateful for all the Eagles content creators. Like every live stream, I try to shout out all the guys that just show me love. Shout out to Laura Brunson. Shout out to Philly Fresh. Shout out to Joey Shakes, Philly 500, the Nest Style West with Philly Foothills, Philly the podcast, the Philly Talk podcast, and Philly Mike, Gate City Sports, Philly Notion. You know what I'm saying? Bashir Randall, Let's Go Birds, Lindy Endzone. If I'm forgetting people, please let me know. I don't mean to. It's just so many of us doing our thing on a high level. Man, it's Nikki Stees. You know what I'm saying? All you guys make me better. I'm super grateful. We got 64 people in the live stream. 64 people. Yo, we doing it, bitch. Let's get to 70. Hit that like button. If you just got here, hit the like button. Hit that like button for the live stream. It helps. Give me that thumbs up. Let's get this started. Let's get this baby to 70. We at 69. Baby, we at 69. Let's do it. Let's get to 70. Let's push the envelope. Keith says, I don't blame Ertz who want to play for a team like this. It's just starting to rebuild. Look at Smith's draft photo. He was pissed. So you think, my guy. So you think. Eagle Slayer says, where the Giants hiding? Yeah, where they at, man? You know, it's so crazy. They come to content creators like us because they know they guys not giving it up like that. You know what I'm saying? Giants content creators come to our. Think about it. Think about what they're doing. They come into our live streams trying to crap on us, but little did they realize they live streams not popping like ours. They content creators not popping like ours. It's just that simple, man. We getting to it over here, and that's why they over here. That's where the cool kids play. Bobby Murphy was going on. Goddard is nowhere near Ertz, not even close. As a route runner, definitely not. But I'm telling you, man, don't sleep on Goddard. Goddard want that tight end one spot. And if Ertz is lacking, don't act like Goddard won't run up and take it. Davis says, Madden playbook, you weird. Your whole team's Twitter is saying they want Eagles week 1. Y'all don't want it deep down. I know that. And you're right, David. You're right about that. They don't want it, bro. And let's be real. They was crying. When we drafted Devonta Smith. They want to act smooth. They want to act cool now. They want to act like it ain't bothering them now, but it's killing them inside. They didn't want Kadarius Toney. Let's keep it real. They didn't want him. They wanted Devonta Smith. They wanted the Slim Reaper. And then on top of that, they reached for Kadarius Toney. They reached. They could have got Rashad Bateman. They could have got Terrace Marshall Jr. You know what I'm saying? They could have got Elijah Moore. They reached for Kadarius Toney. And who knows, Kadarius Toney may have a prosperous career, but it ain't going to be with y'all. Why would the Giants be hiding when we have 4 rings? Yeah, let's be honest, man. 4 rings. I have much respect to that. Y'all are the only guys in the division that can really say anything for real, if anything. But let's be honest, y'all suck. Besides those Super Bowl years, y'all suck. Mediocre. Just mediocre. Just purely mediocre. In this century, y'all got 2 Super Bowl rings and we got 1. Okay. Y'all got us by 1. But when it comes to total success for this decade, you know, for the past 21 years, you know, I'm sorry, not decade, but for this decade and for the past 21 years, this century, y'all have been mediocre. Let's just call a spade a spade. David says, Giants, so you know what it is. Angry Eagles fan, did you see Zeke work? Do you see Hurts working all offseason? Listen, man, Zeke Elliott is I'm going to be honest with you, man. We got 77 people on the live stream. Let's go. 77 people. Let's go. Let's get to 80. 83. Let's go. We grinding, people. We grinding. Grimes is the secret sauce I'm looking at during the offseason and training camp. Yeah, man, he bringing that moxie. I'm telling you, this wide receiver room is going to be ultra competitive. Trevon Grimes' presence, Devonta Smith's presence, you know what I'm saying? Travis Fulton, Quez Watkins' presence, Jamal Osborne's presence, Jalen Reagor's presence. All these guys are coming for blood, and they don't care who they kill in the process. Fetty Rock, what's going on? What's going on, family? How you doing today? I appreciate you for locking in. Man, and Playbook King, you better hope the NFL do not let the Eagles play us. Y'all going to get embarrassed week one. Y'all talk too much to not have one ring, to not have one ring finger jewelry. What? First, we do got a ring if you trying to say we don't have one. So get your mind right. Second of all, bro, y'all not winning another Super Bowl. As long as Daniel Jones, our quarterback, y'all not winning the Super Bowl. I'm sorry. Y'all just not. Y'all just not. Hey, my man, appreciate the sub. Thank you so much, man. Super grateful. Super grateful. This live stream going up, man. We so many of y'all, like, it's crazy. Like, the chat is coming in hot. Super grateful for y'all locking in. Max, and make sure to like and sub. Yo, appreciate y'all. I think Sweat is definitely better than Barnett right now, man. Barnett not playing like a first-round draft pick to me. Look at your quarterback. He deserves to be a running back. He's Tebow 2.0. He's not Danny Don. Bro, Danny Nichols, bro. Come on, man. Y'all, your dude couldn't even run to the end zone, bro. I'm like, what's up with him? Like, he couldn't even close the deal. First of all, let's call it what it is, bro. Because Daniel Jones he regressed from his rookie season. Let's just talk about it now. Now you got me pulling the receipts, man. Now you got me pulling the receipts because Daniel Jones is not it whatsoever. Okay. Daniel Jones. Let's just talk about it. His rookie season, he went 3-9. 3-9. And then his sophomore season in 2020 went 5-9. Stop it. Come on now. Rookie season, 24 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Okay. Too many turnovers, though. How many fumbles do you have? Come on, let's talk about that. Dude's not it. And then 2020, like I said, the dude, my man threw 11 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Don't talk about Daniel Jones, bro. Don't talk about Daniel Jones, man. Don't bring his name up. That'd be a hell of a surprise. Yo, man, been a minute. See you grinding, man. Yo, Daily Drip, my guy. That's another content creator doing it big in Philly. Shout out to the Daily Drip, man, for sure. Shout out to the Daily Drip. I really respect what that guy does, man. Really respect it. Shout out to the Daily Drip. And I'm so to my man. Had to make sure that the Daily Drip is a good dude, man. He puts out great content. His reactions are timeless, man. Also a great personality on Twitter as well. Shout out to the Daily Drip. Make sure y'all go sub him up if y'all don't know who he is as well. My man does it big. Berman 951. Let's get a live show together for the release of the schedule. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do for the release of the schedule, but I got something lined up. I just don't know what it is yet, Birdman. I'm still working out the kinks, but you know we're gonna definitely put in that work soon. Don't worry, bro. Ref Taco said he's on pace for 4,140 yards, 24 touchdowns passing, 12 rushing, just 24 turnovers. He gets 24 TDs, passes 8 rushing, only 13 turnovers, 9 picks, 4 fumbles. Grimes will look good on a jersey. It would. JB says, wow, well, we might as well crown him MVP right now. I have high hopes for Hurts, but I think that's unrealistic. CFN Lil Shun says, let me be the first to say this Eagles to Super Bowl this year. I can see it. Yo, dog. Listen, man, I love your optimism. Shit, I love it. Max, I saw Grimes on Whistle on Overtime or something, and he's a hard worker, and he can definitely be a sleeper this year. You don't sleep on him. Dallas 500, the evil version of, yep, it's right. His evil twin, right? Yo, when I saw this thing pop up on my screen, I thought something broke or something. Michael Myers, Max Grimes has that Super Bowl superstar name. I can see someone saying, there goes Grimes. I feel you, bro. Hey, what's up, bud? Just thanks, Star. Appreciate you, man. Question for you. Do you believe Reagor is just too soft, like he's too scared to get hurt or something? No, I don't think that's what it is. I don't think Reagor is too soft. You know, he didn't appear soft to me in college. You know, I don't think he's soft at all. I just think he had bad luck with injuries, and you know, he's going through some He's going through some internal issues, in the offseason, but I think he's going to bounce back. I just think the pressure was, getting a little too heavy, because us Eagles fans, we can be intense. So I think he's going to bounce back. Devonta, Rookie of the Year, Hurts MVP. Yo, man, I love y'all. I love the energy y'all bringing. I love it. We got 92 people in the live show. Let's get to 100. Let's get to a hundo, y'all. Let's get this to a hundo. Make sure y'all like the live stream. Let's get this to a hundo. We got 89 in here. Let's get this to a hundo, baby. Let's get 100. Legend, what's going on? How you feeling, family? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. New Eagles fans should have never fired Doug Peterson. He got y'all that one pathetic ring. You're going to be horrible. You're no Giants. Bro, let's be totally real, dog. Let's be totally real, man. Y'all, Eli Manning had his eyes closed the whole time when he was throwing the ball. Like, let's be totally real, bro. Let's be real. Like, your quarterback could never put up the numbers that our quarterback did in that Super Bowl, bro. Y'all can never go toe-to-toe with Tom Brady like that, bro. Y'all can never, man. Y'all can never. But look, though, you still in this live stream. You here rocking. So you know what that tell me? We got the food that you starving for, my man. You starving for this because your fan base can't do it like we do it. Star Key, what's going on? Like if you watched that one catch Hurts threw to him, he fell into the ground on him. So he fell to the ground on himself like he was satisfied with just the catch instead of perhaps a TD. Like, come on, man. So the fans talking about the records we're going to have, I used to be like them, but I realized in the past we lost so many games by touchdown and less, many times by field goals, 1 or 2 points. Yeah, man, the record is a team thing, man. It's a team thing. AL, all these wide receivers in training camp finally going Super Junior. I think a white side of the bar receiver room. Thank God, bro. It's gonna be crazy, man, to find out how this thing plays out. What's that? What you think Hurts will take in the pocket this season? He has to take a step forward, bro. He has to take a step up. He can't. He has to. He already has a decent pocket presence. He knows how to sense pressure, but he needs to keep his eyes down the field and don't always rely on the run. Just keep your eyes down the field and trust your wide receivers to get open. Yo, this dude don't know what he's talking about, bro. And you gotta change them kicks, dog. I don't know what them Jones is. And Perry says people were down on Tuipulotu pick, but go watch his tape. You're not going to run on the ball. Hopefully he pans out. I'm really excited about everything that's coming, man. Super excited. Rev Taco says our plus minus was 19, which is just a little below average. We lost games by small amounts in one game, sometimes by a little bit. I understand, man. I totally understand. Josh Walker, Suburb, first time viewer. Hey, man, thank you so much for locking in on my live stream, my guy. Super grateful, man. Super grateful. I make it a point to try to give you guys my raw emotion, give you guys my analysis. I'm supremely excited about my Philadelphia Eagles. I don't care what nobody say, bro. I don't care what the Giants fans say. I don't care what the Dallas Cowboys fans say. I don't care what the Washington football team fans say. At the end of the day, man, this is going to be a competitive division. And everybody got something to prove. Everybody. Daniel Jones ain't got no excuses. He better step his weight up, even though we know he won't. You know what I'm saying? Dak Prescott got to bounce back from that injury. I'm expecting big things from him, especially with this new look defense and with the weapons they got. And the Washington football team, they just getting better and better on defense. And all they missing is their quarterback for real. So we're gonna see what happens. But the Giants, man, I got the least amount of faith in them. I got the least amount of faith in those guys. The least. Andrew says, definitely subscribing, G. Keep repping. You already know, bro. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all so much, man. Appreciate y'all. But, let's shift the topic. How do you guys feel about our linebacking core? Because the linebacking core is one of the more pressing questions that we have. We have guys like, excuse me. We have guys like Jannard Avery who moved from DN to linebacker, which is his natural position at linebacker. We got Jannard Avery there. We got TJ Edwards, Alex Singleton, Davion Taylor, Sean Bradley, Eric Wilson, Jacoby Stevens, who was a hybrid linebacker safety, Joe Bacci. Don't really know too much about him. And we got Rashad Smith. Don't know too much about him as well. And we got Patrick Johnson, who's like a hybrid, who's like an edge rusher. a hybrid DN / linebacker. So how do you guys feel about that? I feel like this is going to be really competitive in the linebacker room. I'm expecting big things from Sean Bradley. And I'm also expecting big things from Devonta Taylor, even though I know people aren't too high on him because his talent is very raw. But I'm expecting big things from Devonta Taylor. I really am, you know. And then Eric Wilson as well. Eric Wilson will have. He had a breakout year last season, and I'm expecting him to take another step, especially with being on a 1-year deal, having something to prove. You know, like this is going to be ultra exciting. This is going to be ultra exciting. Everybody got something to prove. Everybody got something to prove. I love guys that play with a chip on their shoulder. I love it. Philly Insider, what's going on, family? How you feeling? How you feeling, my guy? Yo, make sure y'all go sub with my man, Philly Insider. The Philly Insider podcast. My man Hunter is doing great work over there. Those guys do great live streams. You know, he's a good dude. He knows his stuff, man. He also is a contributor for Fansided, Inside the Eagles. Make sure y'all go check out his content as well. A very great writer, man. But you know, the linebacker position in the safety position, the linebacker from the linebackers on back, I'm nervous about it. I can't lie to you. I'm very nervous about it. I'm very nervous about it. Y'all beat Tom Brady twice. How can you say that? Yeah, y'all beat him twice on prayers. You know what I'm saying? On prayers. You know what I'm saying? We laid it on them. Yeah, we was going tit for tat. Y'all can never go tit for tat. Y'all can never. You know what I'm saying? And let's be totally real about it. Let's be totally real. Tom Brady's kryptonite is the NFC East. His kryptonite is the NFC East. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? His kryptonite is Eli Manning. You know what I'm saying? Eli Manning, I don't know how he got the Super Bowl rings, but from a talent perspective, from a number perspective, he's not a Hall of Famer to me. He's not. He's just not. Eli Manning had 2 good seasons, and that's a Super Bowl season. That's it. So I see a few goofies out here sweating. Why they mad? That's what I'm saying, man. They sweating, bro. They sweating. I'm telling you. They sweating. They sweating, and you can see it. You want to know how I know? Because they trying to weasel their way into our live streams. They're trying to find out what we talking about. They nervous, bro. Trust and believe they nervous. Trust and believe they nervous. Bruh. NFC East beast. I don't know who you support, bro. Let's be honest with you. Like, I don't know if that's an eagle or a hawk or a pigeon on your icon. I don't even know. Feeling Inside, Tone, I gotta have you on the channel sometime soon. Definitely, man. We're gonna make it happen for sure, man. We definitely gotta make it happen. How long do you think it will take for Devonta Smith to be a good wide receiver 1? Not long at all. Not long. Not long at all. The next West says my focus will be very much on the linebacker position, especially with Coach Riles being so young. That room is going to be so young and full of fire. I can't wait. Most definitely. Most definitely. Most definitely. My man said he told me to change my sneakers. It'd be 1,200 on my feet, nothing but Versace chain reactions. That's the only hope you got, man. That's the only hope you got because your Giants going to be a chain reaction when they catch this L. Boys for life, ain't no one nervous with the amount of holes on y'all's defense and y'all depending on the QB who only won 1 game last year. Look, they here, y'all. They here. They here. They want the smoke so bad. Just look at them. They here. I love it, bro. I'm talking my ish today. I love it. I love the energy, man. I love my Eagles fans in the chat holding it down. I love it. I love it. I love it. Do you think we should take a linebacker? So you mean like pick up another one in free agency or draft one next year in the draft? I'm not sure what you mean because we drafted 2 last year and we drafted a hybrid linebacker this year. You can make an argument we drafted 2 because of Patrick Johnson and Jacoby Stevens. That's how I'm feeling. You paid $1,200 for those though, bro. The price tag don't mean it's fly. Like that's what people get it mixed up at. The price tag don't equate to it being hot. That just means you a hype beast. Like, let's keep it G. Like, let's just keep it G. Let's keep it real, man. Like, the price tag don't mean it's tough. The price tag don't mean it's fly. That's what these jumbos get it twisted at. Like, price tag don't mean nothing. It's how you put it together. Price tag means nothing these days, man. You can rock all black on everything, and you could shit on anybody rocking anything designer. You can rock black, you can rock black on everything. You know what I'm saying? You can rock people that's coming up and still shit on Versace and Autumn. Where do you think they get their flavors from? They get their flavors from people that look like us. Let's keep it G. What's my thoughts on the secondary? So the secondary got a lot of holes. A lot of holes, man. Let's be totally real. I know we drafted a corner and a hybrid safety linebacker, but we really didn't address this. We really didn't address the secondary in the draft. Let's be totally clear. We didn't address it. We only drafted a cornerback who we got, I believe, in the 4th round, who still is unproven, has a lot of learning to do. So the secondary has a lot of holes, man. I'm not sold on Lavert Hill. I'm not sold on Graylin Arnold. I'm not sold on Elijah Riley. I'm not sold on Avonte Maddox right now. I'm not sold on Craig James. I'm not sold on Michael Jaquette. I'm not sold on Jamison Houston. We have so many holes, man. And like, I'm not sold on Kevon Seymour either. You know, even Kevon Wallace got to prove me wrong. Kevon Wallace got a lot to prove too. You know, the secondary has so many holes, man. And we didn't really address it in this draft. And it was kind of disappointing, but you know, it is what it is. We'll find out. Maybe we get somebody in this off season. Maybe we pick up a veteran corner. I'm in free agency. You never know, man. Tell my man, what's up? How you feeling, man? Blueface Baby says, bro, if they in this stream, they're definitely nervous. Of course they is. Of course. Michael Phillips says, how you feeling about our wide receivers? I'm feeling pretty good, man. I'm super great. I love what's going on with the wide receivers, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I will never, and I mean never, wear a pair of New Balance Air Force Ones in my life, and I'm only 20. Bro, man, I pray for you, man. Since Manassas Rodney's last year, Kevon Wallace is still sleeping in the room. He got drafted, and Brian Dawkins talking him up big. I don't know. I think Brian Dawkins sees something in him. He got that dog in him, but Kevon Wallace, it needs to translate to the field. That's the thing. It needs to translate. NFC East is obsessed with our fan base, guys. It's not intimidating. It's flattering. Of course, I love it, baby. I take it all. I take it all with a grain of salt. I love it all. I love it all. I take it all in. I take it all in. I love it all. Pagan Wayne says nobody's shook at the Eagles in 2021. They're halfway crooks. Yo, who you a fan of, Pagan? I'm curious, man. Who you a fan of? JC Eagles Talk says since 2007, Eagles have beat the Giants 21 times, 8 losses. That is owning this blue turds. Hey, listen, the numbers don't lie. McLeod is questionable too. Hopefully it all works out. Yeah, very questionable, man. Coming off an ACL tear, he's not going to be the same guy. Hey, yo, did you see Cryberry Copizzle's reaction to us getting Devonta? Bro, because they know. Because they know. Steelers, okay, much respect. Much respect. You know, I ain't got really too many negative things here, but I keep it G. Listen, I keep it real. The Steelers, they are the cream of the crop. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this, though. I will say this about y'all, though. Y'all need to start looking past Big Ben. And also, y'all underachieved last year. Y'all underachieved. Y'all was supposed to hold it down. Y'all was running the table on guys. And then injuries started to happen, and y'all just started to spiral. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still made the playoffs, obviously, but y'all just spiraled, man. And it's okay. You know, with all due respect, man, like y'all are a well-respected franchise. It's just that simple. Well-respected. I ain't gonna trash the Steelers, man. I ain't gonna trash y'all. You know, I got respect for the Steelers. If I'm being honest, I got respect for y'all, actually. Unlike the Giants, I don't know who they are, man. More like the little guys. I think your defense fell off. Y'all defense started off hot, and then it fell off, in my opinion. I think y'all started off hot, and then y'all just fell off because of injuries. So I think y'all underachieved because y'all was really doing so well. Y'all was doing so well, and then things just really just plummeted after a while. Football-wise, Pittsburgh is Philly's son. Yeah, and y'all had a running. Now y'all got Najee Harris. So, yeah, y'all going to come up for sure. For sure. Eli Manning is the first ballot Hall of Famer. Yo, y'all. I want to keep this up here, y'all. Do y'all believe this? Do y'all believe this? We don't believe you. Yo. Oh my God. Oh my God. He's so serious about it. Yo, he's dead. He dead ass. He dead ass. Yo, listen, we got 93 people in the live stream, yo. Let's get it to 100, man. Let's get it to 100. I appreciate y'all for rocking out with the kid. I'm super grateful. Super grateful, man. Y'all been loyal to the soil. Even y'all Giants fans been loyal to the soil. My man been in here for God knows how long, man. This is comedy, yo. This is comedy. Oh my God. Coconut said, what part of Philly you from? Oh, North Philly. You know what I'm saying? North Philly. Born and raised, man. Born and raised. North Philly. Danny Pennies, you already know. Super Mario Harvey, hey, new subscriber here. Also, I'm a Vikings fan. Skull. Hey, man, listen. I'm always welcoming subscribers, even if you're not an Eagles fan, because my goal is just to give you not just Eagles content. I want to give you sports content. I want to give you my emotion, my passion, my energy, because I love football. I love basketball. I love sports in general. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to give you guys just some entertainment. At the end of the day, I'm going to give you guys some dope information, some accurate information, but also some entertainment. If you guys are just hopping in also, make sure you guys like the live stream. It really helps the algorithms move. Make sure y'all like. It really helps. I don't care if you dislike, whatever it is, man. It really helps. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the hate. It all works. It all go both ways, man. I love it. I love it. But I can't get over my man saying Eli's a first ballot Hall of Famer. What? First ballot, though? Stop it, dude. Stop it. Stop it. Please just stop it. Like that, it's crazy to me, man. It's crazy. I know y'all retired his number, but he's not it, bro. He's not it. He's not it at all. He got more mediocre seasons than good seasons. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy to me. Oh yeah, 20th in York, bro. That's crazy. Like, I grew up at 33rd. I grew up at 33rd in York, right? Right there where the bus barn used to be. Where the bus barn. I grew up around there on 33rd Street. But then I moved, you know what I'm saying? Grew up at 23rd and Diamond, 23rd and Dolphin, right in there. You know what I'm saying? Raymond Rosen Projects. So that's how I'm carrying it. That's how I'm carrying it. I'm Philly for real. That's how I'm carrying it. Bro, I be getting a lot of comments from my stick, especially the chain reaction. You just got to see them in person now in that picture. I like the 17 games. More football is better for us. Listen, that's fan friendly. I know a lot of players aren't really too happy about it, but hey, listen, man, another game check. It is what it is. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Pagan said, is Trevor Lawrence the real deal? You see, a lot of people say he is, right? But you never really know if the guy's really the real deal until he play in the NFL. You never really know. You never really know. Clemson is the ACC, right? So, I mean, you never really know until he get touched. Remember, he never lost a regular season game in his life. So, playing for the Jaguars, he better get used to losing. He better get used to it. He better get used to it. Better get used to it. Breaking news: the pandemic is over. Memorial Day, Eli Hall of Fame. He doesn't believe it. Oh man, yo, this is crazy. I'm loving this right now, man. What's going on with y'all? Dale Nature, Bama fan here. You popped up on my feed. Yo, my God, thank you so much for locking in, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Like the live stream if you just here, man. Super grateful. I appreciate you guys. If you guys like the live stream, it really helps it pop up on more feeds. It pops up on more people's YouTube channels on your homepage. So make sure you guys support the channel. I'm always grateful for meeting new content creators. I'm always grateful for meeting new people that just love sports. You know, if you're an Eagles fan, I love it. If you're a rival, I love it. You know, if you're a sports fan in general that got, you know, and you rocking with other teams in the league, I love that as well, man. I love picking everybody's brains. I love all of this. Super Mario Harvey says, I went to the 2017 NFC Championship in Philadelphia and you beat us good. I give you respect. You beat Tom Brady, but I wish it was Minnesota. Yeah, I know, man. I know. It was a hell of a year, man, but we earned that one. Yeah, I know he's not first, but I don't know what people are talking about. He's not. Foster Park says, do you think Devonta Smith our best draft pick since Fletcher in 2012? That's a really good question. That's a really good question. When you think about it, I might have to. Well, if we didn't fumble the bag with Carson Wentz, he would have been probably the best one, but we fumbled that bag. So moving on from him, I'm not even going to consider him for real. That's a good question, man. I think Devonta Smith is the best skill position guy we've drafted. You know what I'm saying? But I guess from a pure talent perspective, I wouldn't disagree with somebody if they said that. I wouldn't argue with them. You know, so I think that's fair to say. So, how many carries do you want Miles to get per game? Miles got to get at minimum to me, because I knowing where the NFL is moving towards, this isn't a bell cow. The bell cow formula doesn't work in the long run. It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? I know the Tennessee Titans got Derrick Henry. He's their guy, but he can't be their only guy. You know, they got to find a way to win outside of his, because what happens when the running game's not working? You know what I'm saying? He's going to always eat, but they need to find a way. They need to find other ways to win. So the bell cow model doesn't work anymore. Just ask Dallas. The bell cow, they try to make Zeke their bell cow. You know what I'm saying? And he's starting to teeter. They say he's killing in the off season, but come on, man, the Miles starting to catch up. But I think Miles Sanders should get between, especially if he's splitting carries with different guys, because we got the running back room is complicated now. I want him to get at minimum. Okay, carries or touches. But okay, I put it like this. Miles Sanders got to touch the ball at least at minimum 20 times a game. He got to touch the ball at minimum 20 times. I'll put it to you that way. Jonathan Holly, what's going on, family? Janetti, what's going on? You already know. Loyal to the soil, my guy. We here. We rocking. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking, man. The energy y'all giving is electric, and I love it. Max says Alvin Kamara is the new form of running backs. Yeah, man, but let's be real. Marshall Faulk set the stage for boys. Marshall Faulk was the prototype. Without Marshall Faulk, we wouldn't be having these running backs doing what they're doing in this passing game like this. Marshall Faulk is the blueprint. Yes, sir. Absolutely right, man. We barely speak his name. Do we consider Wentz a bust? It's funny I just said that. Like I said I'm not gonna speak his name, but I just read it. No harm done, no. Do we consider him a bust though? Well, in terms of an Eagles bust, not necessarily, because we got a Super Bowl out of it. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. We don't win the Super Bowl if he doesn't do what he did that season. That's a fact. I don't care what no one says. We're not winning a Super Bowl if we don't have that record to give us the number one seed, which gave us home field advantage throughout the playoffs. Y'all think Nick Foles was winning on the road in Atlanta? Y'all think Nick Foles winning on the road in Minnesota? Hell no. So that home record That division crown, that number 1 seed was courtesy of, the old guy that was here. And we got to give credit where credit is due. So I don't want to say he was a bust because we got a Super Bowl out of him. It is what it is. It is what it is. We are going to have a preseason, but I think it's only going to be 3 games. Antoine McDonald, true about Wentz. Yeah, big time, man. Like, of course he went through what he went through, but he's not a bust, I don't think, just because of what we got out of him. And also on top of that, this organization didn't do him justice entirely. They didn't really do the best job of putting pieces around him to make sure he was at his best. The coaching staff failed him. This front office failed him. It is what it is, though. There's no need to harp on the past, but the bottom line is they didn't really do the best to give him the best chance to succeed. Foster Park says, do you think Jalen Hurts can be our future QB? I pray to God he doesn't bust like Wentz did in 2020. Yeah, 2020 was a bad year for Wentz. Let's be real. It was really bad, man. It was really, really bad. But I do believe Jalen Hurts has potential to be that guy. He just has to deliver on the field. He has everything going for him. He just has to show us on the field. Kibo Jenkins is going on. Yo, Tone, CB2 was an issue. I feel like we need to bring in Steven Nelson or trade for a guy if we don't prepare for another bad second. Yo, you're right, bro. We need to get that cornerback room figured out fast. I don't know who's going to be our CB2. It can't be Avonte Maddox. It can't be Michael Jaquette. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Zach McPherson is going to be ready for that kind of pressure yet. We don't want to ruin his development. It's going to be really exciting to find out how it goes, but we need. I wouldn't be surprised if this team is looking for somebody to either trade for or find a free agency to fill that cornerback 2 spot. Wentz can ball. It's all mental with him. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. He just got hurt. That's what happened. Man, DJ just always getting hurt, man. One powerhouse. What's going on, family? How we feeling? Spike 23, terrible coaching staff. Yeah, the previous seasons, the coaching staff didn't do it. The previous coaching staff, let's be totally real. They were poor developers. They didn't manage injuries well at all. They didn't manage personnel that well at all because they weren't using guys properly, in my opinion. Like they just weren't. They were underutilizing this roster. This roster wasn't optimized at all. Wentz had a Houdini season in 2017. Foles isn't a magician. He was a leader in 2017. NFC East B, sending Hurts to be a backup next. Well, he was drafted to be. That's cute. Spike 23s. Hurts was surprising NFL this year. I agree with that. The Giants and Carson was out of town. We did draw fair. He was a bum. I doubt that. Max says we did fail number 2, but he was crap this year, even when the wide receivers were open. Yeah, there was a lot of things going wrong, man. A lot of things. That's if he wants to. Antoine McDonald, appreciate you, my guy. He says Richard Sherman is still out there. If he wants to come here, man, that'd be dope to have a veteran like that out there. Lindy Endzone, what's going on, family? Yo, Tone, what up, man? Just finished the stream. How we chalking it up? Hey, listen, my guy, I'm giving it to you guys straight like this, straight no chaser. I love it, man. I appreciate you guys. My feelings on Carry On. I like the Carry On Johnson pickup. You want to know why? Because I found out he was one of the best pass blocking running backs for the past, since he's been in the NFL. I think he was ranked number 2 in pass protection. So that's going to be amazing to see. Also, he does a pretty good. He's also a dual threat running back. He doesn't just give it to you in his own running schemes. He also can catch the ball as well. He has some strength behind him as well. So I think Carry On Johnson is going to be a really great addition to this team. Don't be surprised if he makes the final cut, the final roster, man. Do not be surprised, man. I don't think we brought him over here just to run. He's a great pass blocker, and I think he's going to set up a lot of things for Jalen Hurts. What's your thoughts on Richard Sherman? See, my thing about Richard Sherman is he's definitely on his last leg, most definitely. But I think he can definitely be a presence and provide a lot of leadership, a lot of schooling for these, for these young cornerbacks, man. At the end of the day, he's not the fastest, but in this new offense that we have, which most likely is going to be cover 2, a zone offense, I expect Richard Sherman to thrive. Kebo Jenkins. Well, Anton McDonald says Rich Sherman would be good for you 1 year rental, and so would Gilmore from New England. Yeah, man, most definitely. Stephon Gilmore is was a defensive player of the year, so we gotta give him respect as well. Basically, you just said Eagles not ready. I'm not understanding. What did I say exactly? Super Mario Harvey, my favorite college football team is my hometown, North Dakota State Bison, and to see Carson Wentz and Trey Lance in the NFL is amazing. The first FCS school to have 2 first-round quarterbacks. Yeah, that is wild, right? Thoughts on a cornerback 2 big options, man. We got no money. How we need to make something happen? Yeah, we got to, man. We'll find out what happens. Like, I just don't have any outside of Darius Slay. Who do I trust out there? I don't know. We got to pick somebody for free agency on like a 1-year deal or something. Oh, man. You guys, I'm probably going to be on here for like another 10 minutes, then I'm out of here. I appreciate you guys for locking in, man. So I'm really grateful for you guys for locking in this long, man. We got 79 people in the live stream. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, especially if you're new to my content. Super grateful as well when you guys go digging in the crate to find, the liking on the content. Also, if you guys want to support the channel, if you guys want to support me, click the links down below in the description. I have a merch shop as well. Chalk It Up merch shop. We got face masks, neck gaiters. We got hoodies, t-shirts, whatever you want. I got it. And whatever you need, I sure can provide it. Make sure you guys go lock in on that, man. Super grateful. Janae says, I know it's early, but as of right now, who do you consider our biggest threat in the NFC and the NFC East? So let's just stick with the NFC East right now. When it comes to the NFC East, our biggest threat is most definitely the Cowboys. The Cowboys and the Washington football team. But I think the Cowboys most definitely because they have a quarterback. Washington football team, they don't. They don't have a quarterback. They're banking on Ryan Fitzmagic. And I don't know if that's going to be something I don't think Fitzmagic is sustainable on a 17-game season. Also, we're going to see how Dak Prescott bounces back from that injury. They said a lot of people saying it was a clean break, and sometimes bones come back stronger than they did before. So we'll see how that happens, man. Nothing tore or anything, just broke his ankle. But we'll see what happens. I believe the Dallas Cowboys are our biggest threat in the NFC East because they do have technically the more proven quarterback in Dak Prescott. And also their offense is very deadly. We can't lie about that. And they just loaded up on defense, man. So we got to give them respect where credit is due. David Pearson said, I believe it was poor practice habits that turned into injuries. I can believe that, man. I believe that Doug Peterson I can believe Doug Peterson was too much of a player's guy, man. It was too much lollygagging on practice. Too much lollygagging. Guys weren't serious. Last season when they were streaming the practices, you saw too many guys just playing around, too much lollygagging. I ain't like that, man. I ain't like that. Too many guys posing in the cameras. Like, it was like, focus. They clearly wasn't focused on winning. Well, hey, they were predictable. Message from a Golden Eagle. Half-ass pregnant. Yo, for real, bro. They were half-ass. Remember when they were streaming the practices on the Philadelphia Eagles page, bro? These guys were lollygagging. And now I understand they don't show the formations and stuff. They stopped filming after a while. But these guys were playing around too much, man. They were trying to get in the camera. It was more focused on camera time. You got Crevan LeBlanc about to drop a mixtape or something. Then I think Deshaun Jackson dropped a mixtape on the bye week this last season. Like, guys were just lollygagging, bro. Nobody was taking nothing serious, man. It was annoying. The Next Star West, my man Philly Hill says the Giants fans need to put on their big boy pants and grow the F up. NFC East Beast says Denver needs a right tackle, has extra cornerbacks. Philly needs a cornerback, has extra tackles. Just saying. Hey, man, you never know. Message from Go to Eagle. Carry on as a big back, so carry on. I agree, Tone. Carry on pass pro is top notch. Samurai. That's funny. Anton McDonald, Zach in the 6th round pick for Gilmore. Interesting. See, I don't think the Patriots will trade for another tight end. Siobhan Martin, what's going on? What's up, my guys? Start from the P. You already know, man. I appreciate you, man. Do you think Zach McPherson is cornerback 2 in his sophomore year? It's possible. He has all the measurables. He plays the ball well. He's got to work on footwork. That's all. He's aggressive. You know, I like that. He's physical. I like that. So he has all the makings to be it, but he has a lot of growing to do. There's going to be a learning curve at that cornerback 2 position. You know, it's hard for cornerbacks to come into the NFL to make an impact early unless your name is Jalen Ramsey. You know what I'm saying? And that's the most recent guy I can think of. It's hard. It's not easy. It's not easy. And Tom McDonald, a new subscriber, TV channel. I love the way you interact with your constituents or your fans. Who you have, you want to say, however you want to say it. Listen, man, you guys make this content worthwhile. You know, without you guys, the content does not move. That's what other fan base content creators don't understand. Without the people, the content does not move. So I'm going to always be for the people. I'm going to always be for you guys, man. Whenever I can, I'm going to always let you guys speak your piece and get your thoughts on this screen, man, because y'all help my content grow. Y'all help give me things to talk about. You know what I'm saying? The off season slows down. So I rely on you guys to give me food. And at the end of the day, we all going to eat. You dig? Good trouble. So excellent. I got to nap it out. I'm committed. You're doing great. My man, I appreciate you, dog. I appreciate you. Well, seems like the number 2s were hungry at skill positions last year, then the floor dropped. Yeah, man. You know, Alshon Jeffrey and Deshaun Jackson took snaps away from those guys, man. It was crazy. Spike 23 said that backfield could be special. Sanders, Johnson, Gainwell battle at the 4 spot between Jordan and Mighty Mouse. Hey, man. I appreciate you. Right. It could really be special, man. That's cute. That's where I'm at. System of not great stream tone. You already know my guy. We're gonna go for like another 4 minutes, another 3 or 4 minutes, and I'm getting out of here, man. Super grateful. Dale Nature said subscribe. My man, thank you. We got another subscriber, y'all. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the team. You know, we're on the road to 2K. We're on the road to those 4,000 hours watched so we can become monetized. So you guys can drop super chats and support the kid. You know, I'm super grateful, man. You know, you guys are tuned in to chalk it up where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. I'm your humble host, Tone DeShields II. You know how I'm getting down, man. I give it to y'all straight, no chaser. I love it, man. I live for this. Win or lose. Win or lose. I love it. I live for my Eagles. Win or lose, man. This is how we rocking. Sup, Tone, just got to the stream. Did I miss? What the fuck did I miss? I'm mad I couldn't get here earlier. It's all good, man. You can always play it back. We was rocking out. This thing was super entertaining, man. We was going in earlier. We was going in. Don't worry, man. We got like another 3 or 4 minutes popping. Of course, my guy. Shout out to Birdman 951. I apologize, my man. Birdman 951. I love that. I love that AV, by the way. I love that icon for sure. I like that. But shout out to Birdman 951, man. That dude is coming up. He's a content creator, doing his thing, man. Doing his thing. Super grateful for his support. Super grateful for him locking in with the kid. I'm subscribed to him. My man is growing, man. Get his subscribers up. Get his subscribers up. Let's get it rocking for him. Let's get his subscribers up for sure. For sure. Let's get his subscribers up. Let's get it popping for him, man. Let's get that joint popping. Shout out to Birdman951. Go subscribe to my man Birdman951. Go subscribe. My man is coming up, man. Let's get it up there. Let's get it up there. Let's show my man love. Let's get it up there. Let's get it up there. You know, also, you know, the dude is grinding, man. Up and coming like myself, grinding. Go show him mad love. Please go do that. Also, go check out my man, the Next Out West. With Philly Foothills. Go check him out. He grinding it out as well, man. Go show my man mad love. Go subscribe to my man Philly Foothills channel. We out here rocking. We supporting people, man. We can't hoard it all. I'm all about supporting people around me. That's how I live. That's how I live, man. You know, the content does not move without you guys. We are an ecosystem. We are a community, you know? And with community, we have to hold each other down. We got to hold each other accountable. We got to let each other know when we tripping. We got to let each other know when things not going right. You know, we got to be supportive. And I'm a supporter of all my guys, man. I support everybody, man. I support everybody. You know what I'm saying? Also go check out my man. Go check out my man, Philly Notion. Go check out my man, Philly Notion, up and coming as well. My man got 831. He getting close to that 1,000 mark. Go subscribe to my man, Philly Notion as well. I'm serious. This is how I'm living. I want all my guys to eat. You know what I'm saying? I did not get here by myself. Philly Notion was rocking out, but Philly Notion was supporting me from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Philly Foothills was supporting me from the beginning. You know, Who else? Birdman 951 was supporting me from the beginning. You know, another guy been supporting me from the beginning. I ain't finished, man. I ain't finished. I want to support people. We all eating today. Go support my man Lindy Endzone as well. We all eating today. This is how I'm carrying it. We got 67 people in this live stream. Make sure y'all go subscribe. We eating today. We eating today. We eating today. Everybody get your plate. Get in line. We got platters on deck. It's a buffet line. I want all my guys to eat. My man Lindy Endzone, he do Dallas Mavericks content. He do Eagles content. That's an interesting combination, right? But hey, that's how he carrying it, and I love it, man. Warm it up though for my man Notion. Who else I know that's up and coming, that's getting to it, man? You know, up and coming, getting to it. Who else? My man, Let's Go Birds. Let me go show him love too. Where he at? Let's Go Birds HD. Where he at, man? I gotta find him. Philly, I'm gonna find him. But go shout out to Philly Insider, up and coming like myself. Go check out Philly Insider podcast, man. I'm serious. Go check out the guys. We got 72 people in this live stream, man. I'm about to get out of here real soon. But before I go, I got to make sure my guys is eating good in the neighborhood. This is how we doing. Where Moochie at? Moochie, yes. Where Moochie at? Where Moochie Robinson at? Moochie Robinson, my man. Go shout out to my man Moochie Robinson. This is how we living. Moochie's Eagles Den. This is how we living. Come on. No reservations. We storming the castle. This is how we living. This is how I'm rocking, you guys. This is how I love everything about this content creation game. I love this community that we're building. Like, without you guys, none of this works. This is going to be a hell of a season. We got so many content creators coming out, man, that's grinding, killing it. It's too much food out here. It's too many of us out here, bro. They can't hold us. They cannot hold us, man. I'm going to find my man. Let's Go Birds. I'm going to find him. Y'all got me chopped if I ain't going to find him. I'm going to find him. Where he at? Booyah. Let's Go Birds. Sports Talk. Let's Go Birds. Go sub with the young guy. There you go. Go check out my young boy. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. Go check out my young boy. You know, I'm showing all up-and-comers like myself, all the guys that need to get to that 1K mark. I'm showing out all my up-and-comers, all of them, showing love, man. I'm about to get out of here real soon, man. Who else I'm forgetting? That's up-and-coming like myself. Let me show my man, who else? Oh, yeah, Bashir Randall. Where he at? Where my man at? I'm probably spelling it wrong. Where my man at, man? Here you go. Booyah. Bashir Randall. Coming up. Go set my man up as well. There we go. We eating today. You know what I'm saying? We eating today. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many of us, bro. So many. But look, I'm about to get out of here. I love you guys so much. Y'all make this content worthwhile. I'm your humble host, Tone DeShields II. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, especially if you're new to my content. Super grateful for all the support. If you guys want to check out the Chalk It Up merch shop as well, go check out the links down below in the description. Please, I'm so grateful for any kind of support, man. Y'all are just amazing. Supremely. This has been one of the more electric live streams I've had by my lonesome, and I love collaborating with guys, man, and I'm just so grateful for all the support, man. You guys have just been rocking from the beginning. Like I said, I'm your humble host, Tone DeShields II. And you guys have been tuned into your dose of Chalk It Up, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. Make sure you guys stay humble, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay hungry. One love, and fly Eagles fly.